Imagine this magnificent million-dollar opera house with its blue and gold tiled roof brought from the jungles, and this beautiful cathedral in the 1900s, when Manaus was the center of the world's rubber market, and when money flowed into the city as rapidly as the Amazon flows past its door. Today it has but a shadow of its former grandeur, but to us it is the starting point of a thrilling adventure in the great interior of the Amazon basin. Traveling up some of the smaller rivers, tributaries of the Amazon, we get our first intimate glimpse of real jungles. In order to see some of the larger birds and animals of this country, we leave our boats for a trek through the jungles. This stork-like fellow with the bulgy neck is a species of the many kinds of wading birds which inhabit the equatorial lowlands. These condors are among the largest flying birds in the world, and as they are carnivorous, they feed on the animals and snakes in the jungles. To them and other vultures falls the job of keeping the forests clean and free from decaying animal matter. Armadillos, that queer combination of tortoise and hedgehog. In the underbrush, we come upon a most curious animal, the anteater. Equipped with a long snout, he can burrow into anthills and often uses his stiff, bristly tail to sweep over the ground and brush the ants into a pile. Upon the trunks and branches of jungle trees are found gorgeous orchids of almost every color and variety, growing wild. Many of the orchids are so delicately patterned that they look not unlike lovely butterflies. Deep into the Mato Grosso section of Brazil, the river takes us to the magnificent Guaira Falls. This great river rushes through narrow, impassable chasms on its way to the sea. A spectacular climax to our unusual jungle adventure. South of Belém Pará, the Southern Cross replaces the North Star in the heavens. And in a single day, the clipper ships span half the coast of vast Brazil on the high road to Rio de Janeiro. Flying down to Rio. Capital of Brazil, the world's most beautiful city is magnificent from the air. Gliding over the city, we get a glimpse of its rugged, mountainous background, its lovely boulevards skirting the blue beaches. And Rio Harbor, the finest harbor in the world, and for which it is justly famous. As we hear the speed of the four motors of our giant clipper slacken, we can't help but thrill to the fact that we're arriving at the gayest city of the Western Hemisphere, the Paris of the Americas. The main section of Rio is located on the Avenida Rio Branco. The architecture of the older buildings is very European in design. Rio's Opera House is copied after the one in Paris. An oriental touch in architecture is found on one of the narrow side streets, which are crowded during the busy hours of the day. Many of the new buildings are most modernistic in design, with the old and the new mixed together in perfect harmony. Along the main drive to the many beaches are lovely public gardens and fountains, and always the sugar loaf is in the background. Sailing is a popular sport. Rio is a city of color, so it is no surprise to see many red sailboats decorating the brilliant blue waters of its many bays. Ever apparent from all angles of the city is the famous landmark of Rio, the sugar loaf. Rising abruptly from the sea to a height of 1,100 feet, it stands like a great sentinel guarding the harbor. One may take a cable car to the top of the sugar loaf by day or by night. In the daytime, the panorama of the city lies below. At night, it is equally interesting to look down upon the thousands of lights in the magic city. On the way up, the car is suspended in space, and the countryside is spread out far beneath. Arriving at the top, we realize how high we are, for the whole section of the country is visible as far as the eye can see. And the large buildings of the city look like toy blocks below. A panorama of great interest, as it shows the fine beaches of Copacabana and Ipanema stretching away up the coastline. The residential city itself winding its way among the hills, up the valleys, and around Botafogo Bay. Concorvada is the highest of the many hills, and on its top is a huge statue of Christ, visible day and night from all parts of the city. For dreamers of splendid landscapes, of natural marvels, of sunny seaside places with sandy beaches and crystal blue waters, no other place can be compared to Rio. Copacabana, the most popular of Rio's beaches, is always crowded with swimmers and sun worshippers. Carnival arrives. For months, everyone waits for this event. And for 5 days and nights, no work is done. It is just one great gay holiday. Everyone costumes himself for the event. Some fantastic, some beautiful, some comical, and some mildly insane. But all for one purpose. Everything is sacrificed to joy. Special carnival songs are written each year for this event, and the crowds sing and move to their tempo through the crowded streets. An entire city of nearly 2 million people, all costumed and happy, give up all thought of past or future. It is carnival, and only carnival counts. At night, the milling, singing crowd scarcely make room for the many colorful floats, which add their touch in making this event so spectacular. Night and day, this fantastic carnival continues. Just one of the many reasons why Rio is the city no one can ever forget. Not many miles beyond Brazil's gay capital lies the peaceful city of Sao Paulo, world capital of the coffee industry. One of the most beautiful cities on the southern continent, Sao Paulo's broad avenues, lined with verdant trees, lead to the impressive new monument commemorating the independence of Brazil. An epic masterpiece in bronze, it typifies the greatness of this magnificent country. The landscapes and buildings of the Ipiranga Museum, with its gardens and fountains, remind one of Versailles. Most interesting of Sao Paulo's many sites is the snake farm, where poisonous snakes are raised for study and for making vaccines to combat the poisons of their bites. Familiarity certainly breeds contempt, for this man pays no attention to the many vicious rattlers around him. He teases them to get them in a mood for striking. He and the doctor, by careful manipulation, force the rattler into giving up the deadly poison from its cruelly fanged mouth. A dangerous business, I'd say. To the land of the Argentine on the River of Silver, the clipper ships soar on down the coast over lovely South Brazil to Montevideo, Then up the river of silver itself to the giant city of the southern hemisphere, Buenos Aires. And so, on to Uruguay we speed in this flying clipper ship. Imagine eating a full-course dinner while flying at nearly 200 miles an hour, 8,000 feet in the air. A fascinating thrill for even the most seasoned traveler. Montevideo. From the top of this hill overlooking the entire city, the last remaining cannon reminds us that this was once a Spanish stronghold in Spain's conquest of the New World. The capital of Uruguay is a busy, modern city with a splendid harbor. The main part of town is bustling and cosmopolitan, courteous and cultured. Heavily trafficked streets remind us of our busy thoroughfares back home. True to all the capitals of South America, the buildings of Montevideo hold their own in architectural beauty. A brush peddler with his top-hatted donkey adds a picturesque note to these modern surroundings. Flying along the coast of South America, en route to Buenos Aires, we pass over many picturesque old Spanish cities, their red-tiled roofs contrasting with the blue waters of the Atlantic. Buenos Aires is the biggest business city in South America and the third largest city in the Western Hemisphere. In a huge square is the Palace of Justice, which faces the Theater Colón, Buenos Aires Opera House. A very modern 32-story apartment house rises next to one of the many parks. The boulevards are extremely wide and flanked by beautiful buildings, some modern in design and others of old French and European architecture, and everywhere parks and statues. The capital is adorned with huge bronze statues and fountains and is at one end of Buenos Aires' main avenue, the Avenida de Mayo. At the opposite end is the coral-colored government house, beautifully situated across a park. In the entrance, day and night, there is always a guard dressed in the uniform of San Martin. The big resort of Buenos Aires is Mar del Plata on the ocean, a gay place with huge casinos, pavilions for dancing, theaters, avenues for promenaders, and of course marvelous beaches and swimming pools. No summer is a success to the people of Buenos Aires without at least a few weeks of Mar del Plata sun. Near the beginning of the Andes Mountains in the western part of Argentina is found a valley carved out with fantastically shaped earth and rock formations. It is rightly named the Enchanted Valley. The big shaft of stone is called the Finger of God. From Lakes Nahuelhuapi and Mascardi, one sees the mighty Tronador, one of the most beautiful of the Andes Mountains and snow-capped the year round. Many of the people in this section of the country still use oxen as beasts of burden. Iguazu Falls, on the border between Brazil and Argentina, is one of the most awe-inspiring spectacles in the whole world. In the midst of a subtropical virgin forest, a vast volume of water pours endlessly over a total width of nearly 3 miles to drop 300 feet to a roaring river below. Close up, the water is brownish in color due to its flowing over the decayed vegetation of the immense jungles through which it passes. The force of the water sends up clouds of vapor and gives rise to rainbows everywhere. Between each falls is a heavy growth of tall hardwood trees of the mahogany family, mixed in with palms and tree ferns. This great falls is a fitting climax to our jaunt through Argentina, a great country foresighted enough to preserve all of its natural beauties for generations yet to come.